getting out of hand. I do wish he'd come.
I say, where is old Rampayne?
Please all be quiet. Sir John will be here at any moment. Any moment. His plane must have been delayed.
Among the students, there's some feeling against Sir John.
There's also a great deal of feeling for him.
Oh, it's evident Dr. Scott has got one.
Studley.
Some of them don't want him to speak at their meeting.
Malcontents. There is one young person, March, editor of the rag that our university paper has become. He's been running an out-and-out campaign. He rather ostentatiously chose to avoid the meeting this evening. Pity some of his sympathisers didn't do the same. We all try to understand students' points of view, particularly Sir John. Hold on. Show the rights of the Paris meeting. But these appetizing little beasts, they're in the minority, of course. Conference hall here, I'm afraid I can't speak to it. But... Oh, Mr. Tandem.
I know it's ridiculous, but Sir John isn't with you, is he?
With me? No, he's supposed to be with you.
I thought I might have missed him somehow. He wasn't on the plane.
I really can't keep this meeting waiting here much longer.
Excuse me, I believe you're looking for Sir John.
Hold on just one moment, will you? Yes?
There seems to have been some misunderstanding. Sir John's booking was altered. He got an earlier flight, sir. He was met here by a young lady from this, student society thing.
Are you sure?
White raincoat, long blonde hair. Went off with her in a private car.
Apparently someone from your society has met him already.
No. The arrangement was that you should meet him.
When did he leave here?
About 2 o'clock.
But that's 4 hours ago.
We want.
Well, you try and keep them quiet there. I'll check with his family, and if they don't know... I better call Scotland Yard.
Wife hasn't seen him. And the Westminster House.
I've also tried his clubs, though I hardly think he'd forget his speech.
Anyway, there's this blonde. Well, very thorough of you, Mr. Tandem. Yes, come with us. We'll pick you up. Chief gives it top priority. Clear my diary for the next 3 days. Sir John Rampayne.
Of course, it's Rag Week.
They wouldn't dare. About this personal secretary chap.
Hey, he's Derek Tandem, Cambridge Trinity MA Economics.
Politics with Sir John, of course. Love life?
Straight as far as we know.
Double check. Now, Sir John, clubs.
Clubs, Carlton, Grillions.
Ah, yes. Hit the front page, when was it? Last year when he attacked the management of a famous London restaurant for its poor food and service. Recreations?
Hunting, sailing and collect sporting prints.
Family life.
Well, he's been 40 years married to Lady Perdita Rampayne. Her father was Lord Banton.
The Beerage. Big brewing family. Title dates from the 1890s. Sir John married well. A daughter, isn't there?
Yes, Eleanor. And a son killed in the war.
Something about the son-in-law.
Well, there's nothing here, sir. I'll check.
An accident. Let's see what Radio Newsreel's got to say.
Right.
Began his diplomatic career soon after the First World War, and for over 20 years was one of Britain's most widely travelled and popular representatives abroad. Highlight of his post-war career was the supervision of transitional proceedings before the granting of independence to the African state of Dawadi, for which he was subsequently knighted. Sir John recently renounced his diplomatic career to take up an administrative post with the new Sudrick University, where tonight he was expected to attend
a public sort of existence. Do you have any private life? Any extra private life?
What, Sir John Rampayne?
Of course, not a smudge. Where is he?
capital. I always did enjoy Rag Week.
That boring old soul for. Sit down now. The drug has worn off, I see. Very fine chem students in this country. They haven't all gone to America.
Drug?
I implored them to be careful.
Oh, thank you.
You don't remember much of the journey, I'm sure. It may come back as your head clears.
My head is quite clear.
And you're hungry.
Starving.
As I will not eat, and it is no pleasure alone, I've invited some rather intriguing guests.
Yes, that is an incorrect use of the term intriguing. You simply mean interesting.
Oh, well, I lacked a university education, it sometimes shows, but the word as used was not entirely incorrect.
Oh, you mean other members of the plot?
Or accessories after the facts. They didn't know exactly whom they were going to meet until they arrived at this place. And now, friends, introducing this evening's first guest.
All I hope is that I may distinguish myself in this life as he has already begun to do. We hold him always before us as the greatest living example any young man going out into the world could have.
Denzil Trafford, Sir John.
I'm sorry.
Oxford. Of course, it's over 40 years ago.
Oh, but of course I remiss of me. Oxford, yes. Trafford, yes. What a very pleasant surprise. How on earth did you find him?
Oh, we have our little ways, Mr. Trafford. A surprise for him, too. He didn't know he was to meet you again until we asked him to record his little intro.
Oh, was he also under the influence of drugs?
Mr. Trafford is... Am I right, Mr. Trafford? A psychologist these days for an education body, a very reliable, sound academic man, but not much money for his presence and his professional services, which may be needed later this evening. We made a small but helpful offer. And sit down, sit down.
I hope you'll forgive that quotation, Sir John. I'd almost forgotten I ever said it.
Wrote it, in fact. University magazine.
A little fulsome, perhaps, by today's standards, but one had a very great admiration.
Rampayne, the most slippery customer this country has ever appointed to a delicate task at a difficult time. Bring him home before half Africa rises against us.
I've never been afraid to stir up criticism.
That's my boy. One of your most ardent critics, the great newspaper feature writer.
Roland Sloaney knows me. Was that my voice? Hardly an Olivier, eh?
Well, you read your piece with the relish I'd expect.
You have met, I believe.
Once, a long time ago.
And where's his place? Oh, right next to me, splendid.
You might explain.
We are here to do honour to Sir John. At ease, take a seat. And now, guest number 3.
This top layer of our society wraps itself in the cotton wool of ceremony, protocol, and sacred unspoken values, muffling the naked issues and real hostilities of today. Our aim must be to tear away that cotton wool, to show these men for what they do and for what they are.
March, if this whole circus act is on behalf of one of your sordid little crusades...
I beg your pardon,
He is a guest, I told you, not a member of my company.
March, you knew I'd be here.
No. I was just invited to an academic dinner.
And your soup will be getting cold.
Well, I knew nothing, sir, about men in masks.
Then you're not. This is not the student society.
Fling and the penny drops at last. wild boar, roast peacock, whichever you prefer.
A Jerry Bourne. Oh, I haven't seen one in years.
I've never seen one.
And not easy to acquire, I must say. Oh, strictly for effect, Sir John, we drink from these. Champagne matures best of all, of course, in the Magnum. You see, we know your little weakness, Sir John. Good food and drink, I mean.
Yes, you make your point. It is possible to acquire a certain knowledge in these 1960s without the benefit of a university.
That's not the only point.
I say.
Now, don't object. You know what the Greeks believed. The more one is adorned with flowers, the surer one is of pleasing the gods.
And which of the gods do we have to please tonight?
Keep watching. Just say the word.
The word is no, thank you.
Have you gentlemen ever studied the history of banqueting? After a feast in ancient Gaul, for instance, the guests would often start a fight. Just for laughs at first, but soon the battles became so fierce they had to be separated, if they could be. Sometimes they fought to the death.
Rome. Nero.
Correct.
I've heard about that sort of thing. And I knew that this would happen.
Yes, you've made your other point many times over. It is a young man of very great resources.
While it's hot, gentlemen. And now I should like to read to you. Acroama. A Greek word adopted by the Romans who summoned jugglers, musicians, acrobats, even gladiators and savage beasts to perform at mealtimes. Well, I won't promise jugglers and acrobats. But gladiators, savage beasts, we are not without those already. In later times, the word took on another meaning, that to which one listens, that to which one pays attention. Acroama. The lion, the unicorn, and you know who that is. A mime for modern times.
I consider that to be in the most execrable taste.
Yeah.
Taste? We're not interested anymore, mate, in your dead as mutton ideas of good taste, bad taste. We like bad taste. We want bad taste. We will use bad taste to prise open your mask of...
Of what, young man?
I don't know what yet. But I will know before we're through here if it takes all night. Well, that'll do. I think you need a rest. Oh, but first...
I am on trial. Who are you?
The mask was mainly for giggles. My nature is a love of the theatre. I don't expect you'll know me.
Shall we see?
Just call me Wolf. I'm at your door.
As you say, theatrical.
Every man to his own kicks.
You are the prosecutor.
And jury and everything.
And these gentlemen?
Expert witnesses.
I see no judge.
Tell you later who's the judge, and he will pass sentence.
Strange games you young people play.
This is not Rag Week, my darling.
A small matter, I admit. But with what am I charged?
Now then, I thought you'd know.
You gentlemen all quite happily party to this?
Well, I knew it was
Shut up, Worm.
I promise you, Sir John, I had no idea. I'm not sure even now quite what's happening.
I'll tell you over coffee. And don't think that I, for one, will enjoy it.
Responsible little Bauchi.
Oh, me? Him, maybe. He's the real thing. But me? I'm a castrated liberal.
Young man, if you
Next stage in the proceedings, a little spot of solitary confinement. Sir John on his own, face to face with himself. Okay?
Now, just a moment.
No violence, not from me, mate. I don't believe in it, no violence. But I'm not softening up, John. Just play drowning man. And see if your life makes the kind of sense to you it does to me.
Why? What am I supposed to have done to you?
Guards? Don't let him spoil your appetites now. Yes, Mr. Sloane.
Telephone, got to ring my paper.
No telephone, mate, no newspapers.
Now, wait a minute.
Not until it's all over. You'll have a story, all right.
Aren't you forgetting what must be going on outside? The police surely know by now.
The police, the good old British police. Every year, mate, the dear old British police leave completely unsolved about 2/3 of the cases they tackle. That's statistics.
They're not fools, boy.
The cases they crack, they admit themselves 90% of the time it's tip-offs if no one talked. Well, in this case, no one can talk. No tip-offs. Not possible. Eat up.
Mr. Wolf, you seem to have gathered a great deal of dope, and Sir John, who's your feed?
Next, please.
Right, thank you.
The vested interest.
Next one in, please.
That's him, a very intelligent boy.
I see.
Endlessly this.
March and his supporters never intended to come to this affair tonight.
Campaign.
Well, some are here. They've turned it into a protest meeting.
Art, it says in the Constitution, art and science, not political rallies.
Are there any students with a particular grudge against Sir John?
March? Well, he's very good on paper, editorials. But when it comes to action, he lacks the... you know?
That will be all.
Right, thank you.
Boland, find March's private address and telephone him, just in case.
Right, sir.
I rang the hotel in Paris. They reported that Sir John had this morning received a telephone call purporting to come from this society. Immediately afterwards, he asked the hotel to arrange an earlier return flight for him.
Someone, Superintendent, is pulling votre jambe. They're using our society as a cover.
I had arrived, Dr. Scott Studley, at their conclusion.
Why didn't Sir John ring you to check?
He couldn't have reached me anyway. I took the opportunity with him away to have a break in the country.
He looks very much, of course, like one of the students.
Superintendent James. Anybody wishing to play a joke would put that phone call through to Paris.
Joke? A somewhat elaborate joke, Dr. Scott Studley, don't you find?
Nothing on March, sir. Left a message at his dig that he was going out to dinner.
Not a glimmer of an explanation. Too absurd.
Try to settle, Mr. Tandem. A long grind ahead. Oh, pull up when you see a paper stall. Must see what they're saying about us.
Mother. Mother. Any ideas?
They won't hurt him, will they?
How is it the simplest headline can sound so suggestive?
white raincoat and long blonde hair.
I hoped you'd come down.
Well, they've left me alone so far. I thought you might need some protection. The police?
Yes.
How are you these days?
He's been so happy lately.
You. How are you?
I'd like to see you more often.
All right, I suppose I can manage it when he's not here.
Oh, my dear, just occasionally when he is here. It's been 7 years. He longs to...
What?
Talk to you again.
I wonder how he's feeling at this moment.
Eleanor.
Really? Cherchez la blonde.
Darling. Not direct from the Star Chamber. Of course I got back all right. Hmm? Well, report number 1 from ye old outside world. You're a success. They haven't a clue.
Where do you suppose we are? North? North?
No,
East?
west.
East?
Yes, west. I only hope he doesn't rattle Sir John too much.
Isn't that the object of the exercise?
But all the same...
Oh, well, it's a good nosh-up anyway.
Blew up rather well, don't you think? I did enjoy your biography. Anthony Brinson, your son-in-law, is a very flattering portrait. Nothing like keeping it in the family. The poor sod. Well, how are we? No questions? Old steely guts, that's how we damn the wog in India, Africa, Kenya.
Why are you people so obsessed with the past? That's all gone.
Well, Granny teaches me to suck eggs.
I've one question. How far will you go?
You're sure?
Thank you, no, Mrs. Brinson.
I'm so sorry I don't seem able to think of anything. Should you talk to the servants, perhaps?
Roland, sir.
I'll round them up for you.
There's been no cause for worry of any kind.
I do beg your pardon.
Oh, Mrs. Brinson, your mother is...
Mother does try, but as you can imagine, it's all been a bit of
to be
shock.
bearing up very well.
She knows so little, really.
There's so little.
Are you married? Happily?
Yes, to both questions.
How well do you know your wife? If she disappeared tomorrow, would you have any idea where or why?
He's not been contented in these past years. Other men
Some
came
men,
up and...
you'll excuse me, Lady Rampayne, at about this age and stage, some men experience a...
A sense of failure? If ever he were depressed, I would remind him of the very great things he has achieved.
Never more than the occasional depression.
Not even that now. He felt a great sense of relief when he gave up the diplomatic service.
This new academic atmosphere.
He's so happy working with young people, helping to mould them.
In his own image.
But certainly, at a time when many men have nothing but the past to look to, his whole life is the future. Isn't that so, Derek?
Well, it's not unimportant. Future leaders of the nation, executive class, and all that.
I wonder if...
Oh, yes, you must have a rest.
I shan't rest until he's back here with me again.
Very helpful, Lady Rampayne. Thank you.
But I can say so little. He's a happy man, a man of great distinction, a man doing his job. Why should anyone want to?
I have hallucinations. He didn't come back at all. That blonde carted off some other man. He's still in Paris.
Your phone call to his hotel, though?
He's met a lady friend.
I think not.
How much of his, well, very private affairs do you handle?
He has no very private affairs.
Come now, Mr. Tandem. Your loyalty will not, I'm sure, impede our efforts.
I've been with him nearly 6 years. I know almost every detail of his daily routine.
Almost.
Surely every man is entitled to some.
Moments unaccounted for. Were there many of these?
I really feel...
Come now, Mr.
I know
Tandem.
nothing. I can't help you.
Mr. Tandem.
Were there many? You speak as though he were dead.
He may be. Sorry, Mrs.
I'm not interrupting.
Come in.
Your colleague is putting the staff through their paces.
I gather you enjoy your work. Devoted, not too strong a word.
He's a very fine man to serve.
But exacting.
Yes.
Would you care to wait outside?
Derek, dear, you're not holding back anything we should know.
No, I'm not.
Sorry for butting in.
Not at all. Little jab from you might have shaken him.
Is he concealing something?
I think he knows a great deal about your father and is selective in what he tells us.
Men have driven themselves to a standstill trying to live up to my father's standards. And failing. My husband was in Derek's job for some time.
Mrs. Benson, a rather delicate matter.
But you couldn't bring up before Mother.
The blondes, you don't mind?
If there are women, he's very discreet. I've always appreciated that, at least, for Mother's sake.
And no indications?
Oh, a couple of very, I think, intense affairs some years ago. There was a bit of gossip at the time, but it was all on a very high plane. Upper lips were exceedingly stiff.
No recent involvement?
I don't pretend to know what men get up to.
It sounds a little bitter.
Can't imagine why. I had a very happy marriage. As my husband has been gone some 5 years now, I really have no worries of that kind.
Gone?
Euphemism. Dead.
Oh, yes.
What does oh yes mean?
I remember the case. Portugal, wasn't it?
The long memory of the law. He was drowned. Spearfishing. Aquila. It's a law of life, haven't you noticed? The good things are made to be broken.
You are a very candid person. I'm wondering how far I can press that.
Ask away.
The secretary, Mr. Tandem, 31, a bachelor. Any girlfriends?
Oh, never very successful, but from time to time he likes them blonde and brainy.
Oh?
Oh, about that lady, I can't help you.
Any theories on your father's whereabouts?
I wish I had. What's your schedule now?
Your father's house in Westminster. I'll leave you this number. If anything at all happens, they'll find me.
Thank you.
Oh, you appreciated his concern. You said not to upset your mother in that way, at least. In other ways, then...
Thoughtless, bossy, unpunctual, egotistical, vain. In other words, a public figure. Hell to live with.
Been a very great help, Mrs. Benson. May I say I think you're coping very well with all this?
One doesn't display one's feelings. A long tradition in our family.
I see her today?
May I?
May I see her?
But you know she isn't well. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Well, today. May I see her today?
But she mustn't be disturbed.
May I? May I?
There now. Nanny will give you your supper. Nanny will see you, don't fret. Nanny will read you a story afterwards. The Water Babies.
Where's he?
Oh, you're so little. Naughty little boy. Mustn't ever, mustn't ever. But you like it there with all the other boys. Such fun.
Drop them?
But think of the doors it will open to you.
Do be quiet.
The boys who've been through there. Why, there's nothing can stop them.
Where's your handkerchief?
There. Don't forget what a lucky boy you are. The doors it will open. Little boys like you, dear, are born to be natural leaders.
How will you ever learn to lead others if you have not first learned to obey? So if I say fetch and carry, you will fetch and carry. It won't be so very long before you stand where I stand. We've all been through it. It didn't do me any harm that I can see.
A drowning man.
And the shelling went on all night. And the roof caved in, and the mud, and the rats, and the wounded. One coped. The worst thing of all was Summers, the lieutenant. He cracked, absolutely cracked. I simply said to him, "Do stop blubbering." It's extraordinary. We were at Oxford together.
John Rampayne, you are on leave. You must forget all that. And Dita doesn't want to hear such things.
I do.
Nevertheless, I'm your mother now. And while you're here, you do as I say. Didn't you know? Our world is falling apart now. We don't know what may happen. So we must be happy. We must be very happy.
My father has the most unheard of taste in wives.
John, she's lovely. She's very warm and full of life.
World falling apart, what nonsense. Perdita, on my next leave...
You're not to talk like that. After the war.
You must wait for me, you understand that?
Oh? I must I?
Or will some preposterous little stay-at-home civil servant sweep you up while I'm away?
I think I'm more likely to wait. Especially for a man who doesn't blubber.
Down, boy.
They won't back down now, sir.
Bluff, my boy. We too can bluff, and more than bluff, if necessary.
How far is the government prepared to go?
We hope it won't be necessary, but...
Discipline, dear lad. Duty, service. You do see.
For the good of the country, do you believe that a rebel allowed to get out of hand would be for the good of the country?
Is that, well, excuse me, sir, but is that likely?
The British nation is a deferential nation. I trust you know the words of Bajot, but... the Russian Revolution is only a few years behind us, my boy. Ugliness is in the air. We shall be prepared.
Anna sends her love, but says she hates school. I can't think why.
Don't read a table.
Yes, dear.
Hunger marches. What can they achieve with a march? Why don't they leave it to the government? I said to the Home Secretary the other day, it's not good enough. I'll write a letter to the Times.
Do sit down and eat, dear.
I'm not hungry. Shut up, Edith. Pack it up and send it to those Bolshevik marches. Serve them right if it makes them sick.
You don't mean that.
Damn it, the country's in absolute chaos. What's gone wrong, Dieter? Industry broken down? No respect for authority? Things we've done, the things we've achieved have gone for naught. For naught. Why aren't you eating?
Do
you mind if I smoke?
I want coffee myself.
Give it another half hour, darling, and then call Francois.
You do complicate things. I'd like to do it myself.
Strictly now, I promise, Francois, and you know how he feels about les gendarmes.
I took all the risks.
I'm sorry, love, he can't be traced. Now, don't forget the code.
Of course. It wouldn't be half so much fun without the code.
Why doesn't he get on with it?
Natural leaders. Especially for a man who doesn't.
For the good of the country.
The things we've done. The things we've achieved.
Come on, old Rampayne, it's time to face the music.
I'm ready. I'm ready, young man.
Aha, and the best of British pluck. Come on, then. Into it.
They're coming.
Sir John, you'll appreciate we haven't time for a full personal history, just the key points as we see them. Ready?
Certainly.
The life and times of Sir John Rampayne.
Sir John, he was a gentleman of very great renown. His first big deal was 26, the strikers came to town.
I know how far I'm prepared to go on behalf of the government. To the limit. Troops, I've prepared a memorandum. We will be ready to deliver it with all due speed at any time in the next few days.
Forgotten now the story, but many knew it then. The city streets were spiked with guns to shoot down working men.
The crudest form of popular art must surely be the instant folk song.
Something more symphonic, perhaps.
As hunger strikes the industrial towns, unemployed men in their thousands mass to march on Westminster.
And how did jaunty John Rampayne react, in the words of his biographer?
The British working man, he felt, fared best when he reposed his trust in his leaders. If those unthinking men had returned to their homes, this country would the sooner have been able to tackle its tasks. It was their frivolous defiance of law and order that alarmed overseas observers who wondered at our appalling lack of national unity.
What a smug bastard you were.
My grandfather was on that march. It was the first thing my father ever taught me. My grandfather, frivolous. For 7 years, he couldn't find a job.
Well, I'm very sorry, I'm sure, but at this late stage, I can hardly feel responsible for his grandfather.
Hey, wasn't it men like you in whom he was to repose his trust?
As well, we all see the past differently.
While it's the ruddy present, we see it differently too.
Item. Sir John Rampayne, recently returned from a tour of Germany, wrote an article for a famous British newspaper.
I have met these so-called dictators. I admire these men. Oh, true, some aspects of Herr Hitler's approach to government are not fully sympathetic to the traditions of Britain, but a political system, whatever its apparent defects, which results in such unity and discipline, without, be it noted, resorting to the excesses of Soviet communism, cannot but win our respect. As for accusations of political repression and discrimination, I am assured by eminently reliable Germans of my acquaintance that these stories have been grossly exaggerated.
Now, Mr. Sloane, as his greatest newspaper critic, about time you testified.
So he admired Adolf Hitler, so did many others. You'll have to do better than that,
And
man.
did you, may I ask, bring us here just to dig up all this ancient history?
I know. He's still operating today. Try a more recent example. 1960. Sir John interviewed on his return from Johannesburg.
Boycott. Are you aware how much we export to South Africa every year? And I can assure you, I know the South African ministers concerned, and the reports of discrimination and repression are grossly exaggerated.
Always on the right side, old rampant Rampayne, always righter than right.
Young man.
What do you want?
I am, to say the least, surprised in your interest in these complex matters such as Hitler and hunger marches.
Once I'd made up my mind to wrap you up and nail you down, I left, as you might say yourself, no stone unturned.
But his knowledge, his political grasp...
I can read, Sir Jockstrap, and where I didn't know, my partner filled me in.
Ah, a partner.
I know my limitations, love, but I got plenty of help, you'd be surprised. Shall we get on? A happy man, a perfect marriage.
You will please leave my marriage out of this.
But what about when he's away from all that domesticity? During the years I've had my eye on Sir John, I've tracked him now and then to certain parts of London.
You vicious...
And now watch it. Watch it. There is an area of Sir John's life.
Sir John? Good God, what are you trying to do to him?
All right, hold it. Lights, give him a drink.
Yes? Turn it down, will you? What? From Paris? Who are you? Just a minute. Yes? Where?
James? BBC News Department? Could be a hoax. What kind of proof? A ring? I'll check with the family. Is there another telephone? But and get Lady Rampayne or Mrs. Brinson.
All right.
Are you there? Well, Mother says it's true. She gave him the ring years ago. Yes, there is an inscription under the stone, and she's the only other person who knows that.
Sir?
Yeah?
Yes.
But what did they say? Where is he? Brittany?
Superintendent James thinks it's quite feasible, Mr. Brinson. And as you vouch for the ring, no, we don't know who.
The beach is near... Yes,
Just
I'll
some
find it.
anonymous call from Paris. Whoever it is, they're organised.
Yeah, give me that again. Where to
Yes,
go?
of course we will.
We go unarmed, yes,
The
yes.
superintendent's doing something about
And the code sign is... Okay? Oh.
Australian, isn't it? Oh, no, he wasn't. Out and out froggy. Accent that thick I couldn't get it at first. No, no name. Superintendent...
Not even in your late bulletin, no. Not for the moment. I'll let you know. Thank you.
You've got him?
I'll be sure.
Smells real, sir. Paris?
What else have we got?
The students. March.
I haven't even located him. Anyway.
Is he all right?
They said so.
I'll ring for a plane, sir.
Yeah, and a card at the other end. Should be there by dawn.
Who are they?
What do they want him for? No ransom mentioned. What are they doing with him?
There, better?
This has surely gone far enough. Sir John is not well.
I'm hoping you'll never be quite as well again.
We go on. Is it not time you told me why?
Well, as we're almost on the last lap, why not? Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, let's see. It goes back to 5 years ago. Well, I was nothing. Nobody. Lousy job, scruffy pay, and toffee-nosed gents like you pushing me down. I used to love the West End, and I'd watch you top people having a ball. I admired it all the way you kind of dressed and moved and spoke as though it was a law of nature. You were there, and everyone else was... But that wasn't nature. It was money. Generations of money buying all that lovely breeding with cold, hard cash. Well, now, that set me thinking. We were fools. I mate and my family, all of us fools, because year in, year out, we took whatever you dished out to us with your loud-mouthed, upper-class, bloody bad manners. You treat us like animals. In fact, you treat your animals better. Well, I was going to do something about it. Now, get it right. I didn't want to talk like you, or dress like you, oh, blimey, or act like you, or live like you. I just wanted the loot. Problem. To make myself a life, I'd no qualifications, not even a posh voice to help me come my way through. So, what did I do? I went pop, formed some mates into a group, made myself their manager, and bingo. And week by week, year by year, I proved I had the touch, the magic touch. I built my little empire with my kids. The telly, the palladium, the halls, golden discs. I am the biggest stable of artists in the kingdom. And a jukebox company, and a chain of clothing stores, and some restaurants. Oh, you know that restaurant where you made your scene last year because of the bad food and service? You notice how it's picked up? I bought it after that. What else do I own? A few magazines, a hairdresser's, entertainment agency.
Ah, that explains all this.
Them out-of-work actors, wrestlers, don't interrupt. Power! Seriously? Kind of power. And the money to build myself my palace. The best of all, I wasn't down there anymore. I was a mobile, they call it. I mixed with all sorts, even your sort. Well, at a party one night, I did meet someone known to you. We became good friends, very good friends. And from that person, I heard how you, joking John Rampayne, popular diplomat and all that stuff, had just taken someone's life and smashed it into little bits. Well, I took an interest in you, began to collect the stories about you in the papers, and soon I was hooked. And that's when I began all this.
But why should...
On behalf of my mate. My friend. But it grew. You'd never done anything to me, but as I gathered the evidence on you, tracked down what you were and all you stood for, oh, brother, I was suddenly working for every poor, stupid, brainwashed nit that let you and those like you put them down.
Must be dreadful for them.
What?
Well, I'm sure the great working masses must find it very hard these days with their G-plan furniture and their holidays in Majorca.
There he goes again. We've never had it so good, eh, March?
Over 2 million people still live in houses officially condemned as unfit for human habitation.
Yes, but with initiative, one can move out of the slums. There are opportunities.
1% of the British population owns over half the wealth of the country.
Those figures...
The amount spent on hats for Ascot last year would have paid for 10,000 old age pensions for a year.
Your pensioners, given our chances, would waste money in the same way.
That's an argument we won't get a chance to prove. You're the elite, and the elite you'll stay, excluding all others.
Rubbish.
The public schools still take over half the places at Oxford and Cambridge. 70% of the judges, 76% of the ambassadors come from your posh public schools.
All that's changing, boy, changing.
In the last decade, 94% of the senior Foreign Office staff was recruited from Oxford and Cambridge.
And why not? Perfectly logical, I'd say.
A law of nature? Oh, Mr. Sloane's right. Some things are changing. Well, who listens to you anymore? Even your own posh lot follow me. Now, I dress them. I supply their songs and their dances. The magazines I bring out, that's what they read. The smart restaurants I own, that's where they eat. It can be done, you see. I've done it.
And what an appalling mess you've made of it, if I may say so.
Yeah,
power. Yes, you have power. But how you use it. Extortionism, you're just there for the money you can drag out of them.
So what? Of course, your lot never did.
There's not much to choose between you, is there? What have you ever done to improve their lives and give them a chance of better human dignity?
The worm's on the turn, eh?
Yeah, pop music and your pop culture and your pop everything else. You're just another large-scale capitalist distraction for the real issues.
Sit down, will you?
Afraid of the truth, eh?
Touché!
You cheapen their tastes, you coarsen their sensibilities. There's nothing admirable in your world.
My world? Let's see.
All very touching. The young and innocent enjoying their pleasures. But, my dear boy, you know there's more to it than that.
Is this the sort of stuff you mean?
How do we feel when we see such things? How do we feel about this new world?
It is there, it exists, like it or not.
It terrifies me.
It terrifies me sometimes too, mate.
Oh, you're not proud of the world you've made.
I've only been at it 5 years. You've been there for hundreds. You can't throw it all at me.
Anyway, who created that never had it's a good mentality?
But you're not suggesting that I and people like me are responsible for that sort of thing.
And a hell of a lot of it is a reaction against you, yes.
Those animals with their hair streaming down their backs, what have they to do with me? Those witless girls screaming incessantly at your artists, the moronic shuffling you call dancing, and the gross preoccupation with sex.
Careful, darling.
Your filthy novels and your dirty plays, your obscenities in every sphere, and your crass obsession with your four-letter words, and all of it, every bit of it, every greasy, putrid bit of it in the name of freedom. Freedom!
That is it. You could always control us before, couldn't you? No, yeah, four-letter words. You're only frightened of them because of what they mean, and they mean freedom. Yeah, it's gone wild, love. It's gone mad. You're right. It's completely out of hand. And you don't know, and I don't know, nobody knows where it'll end. Except when it does end, you'll have gone. You're finished. Finished.
And civilization.
Civilization. I thought you might get to that. Final round, Sir John. Final evidence. And then judgment. How I won my knighthood, or Sir John Rakeman's finest hour.
Welcome to the wardroom, Mr. John Rampayne. My people are grateful for your generous and unstinting efforts to bring us peace and independence. We hope that we shall never forget what we owe to the British government. But...
Manor? Recognize him now?
Well, should I?
I was in your office for 2 years, sir.
Manor? Oh, yes, you would have been one of the clerks.
Yes, sir. Here in London, I work for my government now.
It's fascinating. These fellows do very well for themselves, you know.
I am very proud, sir. All you taught me, I now use for my people.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you do.
Thank you, Sir John. Shall we hear some more?
All that time, Mr. Rampayne organized a force to attack the rebels, so-called. Most of these rebels, naturally, are now in our Dawadi government. But some of them had brought back all the blood and ritual and superstition I wanted my people to put behind them. They had me scared. So I turned to men like Mr. Rampayne, because I thought such men were civilized. I had not yet learned that he, and so many of his Englishmen, they liked that blood and superstition. They needed it. It proved that Africans were what they wanted them to be, and justified them. Yes, justified them in their own ways of putting us down. Not soldiers, not enemies in the field, prisoners.
Stop it.
Many times in those bad days I saw these things.
Never. This did not happen.
You were never there. You were half a mile away in your club drinking your whiskey and soda sir. Your hands stayed clean.
If you weren't responsible, who was?
It was war. It was war.
Of course, and you had a cruel and vicious enemy. But what of the civilian population?
Don't tell him, man. Show him.
These were my white masters and their civilization.
All right, man, now.
Oh, Mr. Rampayne, excuse me, Sir John Rampayne. In those bad days before it was all settled, he was not good. But on the whole, you know, for my country, he has been a good man.
Now, don't go soft him! That's why he always wins. Don't let you off that hook. I haven't finished with you yet.
That African at least understands. He concedes something to Sir John, but you make it all bad. You select so crudely.
You still admire this man after the tale man I just told?
Tale is right. I don't believe a word of it.
It's on paper, on film. It's history.
British history.
I'm afraid your version of history and mine will never...
Why didn't you use those guns in 1926? Why didn't you set them up in the London streets and mow those men down? We'd have known ever after where we stood. Hate, you know, that's what this country wants. Honest hate, with everything clear and hard and black and white. So that fools like him and cowards like you and me, we'd know which side we're on. Instead of this marshmallow ooze with everything soft and muffled and polite and safe.
Guards. Louis.
Hello again.
I know so much about this man now. I try to sort out all the bits and pieces, what makes him tick. If I show you this film now, it's not because it's more important than anything else, but it does exist. It is a part of his life. So.
Wait a minute. I protest.
A certain place for certain people.
So that's the technique. Smear.
Oh, no, we don't do that. I could take you inside that house. I could show you a film of what he does, and this is what he's been afraid of. This is where he thought I was going. But I'm not interested in his funny little ways.
Why show us, then?
Unless they are part of the pattern. They may connect with what we want to know. I wonder how we explain the Rampayne pattern of behaviour. That's the correct expression, isn't it, Mr. Trafford? Your turn now, Mr. Trafford. Your expert Freudian knowledge.
You get no comments from me.
Oh, come on, Mr. Trafford. Where does it begin? The father, the mother?
If you expect half-baked psychological theories...
Must start very early, public school.
Go, public school.
Louise, you've studied the subject in depth. What does Swinburne say? It was Swinburne, wasn't it, that?
Swinburne said the Marquis de Sade was a novice compared with what he learned at Eton.
That was a long time ago. If you're trying to build a case on the public school system, all you say, all you attack, it's gone. All gone.
The minimizing technique again. I suppose it never existed. I suppose it's all been grossly exaggerated.
Never existed. Look at him. Bully or be bullied, that's his training. A liberal education, the humanities...
And there's the result.
Wait a minute. What he does in private is own business.
3 cheers for British tolerance. It's not the act, it's the attitude behind the act.
And he knows it. Come on, Mr. Sloane, with us. You know what I mean. Say it.
Wolfe's argument seems to be this. Sir John Rampayne, like many others of his class and kind, has been damaged deeply long ago by those who prepared him for his position in the world. This would not be important, except that those people possessed power, the real power in the land. And they, in their turn, prepared Sir John for his position of power. And thus, Wolfe says, Sir John's private disease of
Cruelty, mate!
not only ate deep inwards into him, but spread out and out, corrupting everything, and made us, poisoned for generation upon generation. Poison to the world and to ourselves.
And my darling's the cure for that poison. Hack it out!
Wolfe!
Look at him. This is all he knows. He expects to be punished. He's travelled that road with us and he only knows one end. But that's not our end. Okay, Louise.
No more, mate.
you?
He's in charge of my mind. You got me here for this, didn't you? You knew it'd be for me in the end.
Keep that fool away from him.
Cool, 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 baby. Cool. Sir John Rampayne, you know and only know one thing. Brute domination.
Oh, come on.
Dominate or be dominated. And beneath that elegant veneer, you've always been one of the bullies of the world. The Hitlers, the fascist racists, you could stomach them all. You could take anything except the one decent proposition of this century. You can't accept another human being as your equal.
Don't do anything silly, Mom.
Civilization. Your England, the England you've made, it's still primitive. It's split right down the middle. The top brass and the yobs. And on both sides, the snobbery and resentment that have made your country a total failure in this. Well, it's our world now. And we'd say finish. We've had enough. Ah!
You realize that they couldn't be completely destroyed.
I'm a great believer in education, not having had much. Maybe we've educated these few just a little tonight.
And the verdict? I don't see a man in a white wig.
The judge. Sir John. Wakey, wakey, Sir John. Deliver your verdict.
Oh, you say not guilty. You can't change him.
I am my own judge.
That's it.
I should like to suspend judgment until you have told me.
My sources of information. My partner in research who opened up all the little secrets to me. The friend who lied so beautifully to the police.
My secretary.
Well, he knows a lot about you, as you noticed from our film. And he keeps mum. You've got a good boy there. No, I've never even met him.
But there is no one else.
You have suspended judgment, but I can announce your sentence, your punishment. Your punishment, Sir John, is to spend the rest of your life living with the knowledge of who it was. Unicorn.
There was a man who tried to meet the standards that you set. If he was here, he'd still have failed. He'd not have done it yet.
You made him squirm, you tortured him until he met his end. And death by water was his choice.
His widow is our friend.
What a mess. Well, it's all right for you.
Well, Master, I hope you enjoy your academic career beneath a man you tried to...
Well, he won't leave Cedric because of this. Will he?
You got what you wanted, haven't you?
Muffling the naked issues and real hostilities of today. Our aim must be to tear away that cotton wool, to show these men for what they do and for what they are.
Mr. Stein, I don't see you rushing to the phone. What about your paper?
What about my paper?
Now listen, mate, I've got to get something out of this.
I don't know. I realize that I've quite enjoyed despising Sir John all these years. But destroy him, and what role do I take up? I suppose we can get a lift back to town. And, don't play my voice back at me. You can reveal nothing about myself I don't know already.
I have nothing to say to you, young man. Whatever you have tried to do this evening has, so far as I am concerned, failed.
We hold him always before us as the greatest living example any young man going out into the world could have.
And what do you think, after the battle he has put up here this evening?
I'll tell you what I think. He is all that is worst in the human race.
He is all that is best in England.
And what about you lots? Unicorn? That's my boy. No opinions of any kind. Louise?
Well, he's only human, isn't he?
Manna?
Why don't they just pull out the plug and let this whole rotten island sink into the sea?
And Sir John?
You've made some very interesting points, young man, this evening. But of course I shall carry on as long as I can. Oh, may I ask, by the way, where on earth we are?
Windsor. But I like it. It's so close to everywhere with the motorway.
Capital.
Cool. Heave. Cool. Heave.